everyone, my name is Damia. So our title for this group project is Individual versus Group Word Learning. So we chose this title is to examine which learning method is more efficient for the students, for the programming students, especially for the beginners who doesn't have any knowledge and basic about programming. Also, the learning that we conclude in this group project comprises during the learning session, during doing the assignment, and also during task submission, not only during the in-class session. We distributed the survey in Google Form to Year 1, Year 2, Year 3, Year 4, and also Master's Degree students who take programming as their learning courses, which we distributed the survey in WhatsApp group, which is designed for Faculty of Business and Economics students and also Information Technology students only, to ensure the precise of the data and reduce error during the research being conducted.
Hi, my name is Shafi Sabrina binti Sastro Alias Abdul Hafiz, and I'm working on data explorations and the methodology with corresponding R program codes and output. Data exploration is the process of understanding our data set before analyze it. So it's involved checking the structure, content, patterns, and also the quality of the data. So for data exploration, we use summary functions to help us in quickly understand the distributions of numeric variables, and it's also check for potential outlier and also for modes and length for every column. Next, we use is.now function to count the total missing value. So from our data set, we have 4 missing value, 2 from how do you rate the communications among members, and another 2 missing value is from how do you rate your programming experience level. Lastly, we use supply function to check the type of data for each column, such as like numeric, integer, or character.
Hi, my name is Anissa Henija Hening Tias. My metric number 2310421. And right now I will explaining for the data cleaning and the data visualization. For the data cleaning, we input the min to replace missing values and fill in gaps in the data. In our data set, there are 2 columns with missing values. From the slides, we can see that the missing values have been removed and replaced with the min. And for the data visualization, I will walk you through the 3 simple steps for analyzing survey data in R. First, we import the data using readXL to read Excel files and use ggplot2 for creating charts. And for the next steps, we clean the text with a function that converts everything to lowercase, trim space, and ensures the consistency. And finally, we visualize all the data. We use ggplot to make a bar chart and pie chart, and adding styling like theme void and for a clean look. These steps help turn raw data into clear visual insights efficiently. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Rafael Nufan Rahman. My matrix number is 2405991. I'm gonna explain of data manipulation. So data manipulation is the process of changing, organizing, or analyzing data to make it more useful, readable, and meaningful for decision making or analysis. The first one to make the data manipulation is load required libraries. So we load dplyr for data manipulation tasks like filtering and summarizing, and readr for efficiently reading CSV files. The next part is import and clean the dataset. The dataset was imported using read CSV column. Names were standardized with clean_name, and missing data was removed using drop_NA to ensure clean, usable data. The next part is transform columns. We use mutate to convert assignment preference into a factor, categorical, and transform experience level and completion these into numeric values for analysis. The first one is create summary table. A summary table was created with summarize to calculate the average, maximum, and minimum number of days students take to complete programming assignments. And the last one is minor correction. So we fix a capitalization issue in the variable name with summary underscore table SR in case relative and would return an error otherwise. That's all for my part. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Li Boyu. In this assignment, I'm in charge in analysis of results with discussion. First, let's start with diagram 1, the pie chart of year of study. From the overall responses, it's evident that first-year students make up the largest proportion, indicating that the majority of our respondents are very young. Moving on to diagram 2, the bar graph of programming rating. Here, we see that 51.7% of the participants rated their programming experience level as 1, while 41.6% rated it as 2. Only a small fraction of people gave themselves a rating of 3. These numbers clearly show that most of our participants have limited programming experience. Now, let's turn our attention to diagram 3, the pie chart of personal preferences. This chart reveals how people responded to task mode preferences. A notable 47.3% of respondents prefer group work, 39.3% prefer individual work, and 13.5% have no preference. When we analyze the data visually and compare the ratios, it's clear that the proportion of those who prefer group work is much higher than those who prefer individual work. This strong preference for group work suggests that it has a broad appeal among students. Therefore, I propose that we can embrace different group assignment modes. Thank you.
Hello guys, my name is Yu Xiwen and my metric number is 24053216. And my main role in this group assignment is for analysis of results with discussions. And today I'm going to present the analysis part of diagram 4 and diagram 5. Now, let's move to diagram 4. The question for diagram 4 is, how often do you work in the group to accomplish tasks for programming course? My conclusion is, while occasionally teamwork is the most common, and it takes 48.1%, and regular teamwork is the second, and it takes 36%, emphasizing very little, almost no teamwork. It shows that there are still many people who use teamwork to solve programming tasks. Now, let's move to diagram 5. And the question for diagram 5 is, do you think working a group helps you to study programming effectively? In the end, 73% of people agree that teamwork is good for learning the code. And conversely, only 23% hold the opposite view. This also shows that teamwork is really helpful for learning programming. Thanks.
Hello everyone, my name is Liu Qiuyan. I am responsible for diagram 6 and 7 in analysis. According to diagram 6, among 89 respondents, 39.3% believe the individual and group work are equally effective for meeting deadlines. Still, 36% prefer the individual work for its time flexibility, while only 24.7% favor the teamwork, possibly due due to communication or coordination issues. Overall, most people value autonomy in completing tasks. According to diagram 7, most participants rated group communication as average or above. 41.6% gave a score of 3 and 29.2% gave a 4. Only a few rated is very good or very poor. This suggests communication within groups is generally fair but has room for improvement.
Hi, my name is Elisa Nicole and I'm in charge for the analysis of result with discussion. For diagram 8, a pie chart showed that most students, 67 out of 89, experienced good teamwork with full participation. However, 22 students reported that some group members didn't contribute fully, highlighting that unequal participation remains a concern. As for diagram 9, also a pie chart, show that 48 students prefer group work while 41 prefer working alone. This nearly even split suggests that students are motivated by different working styles. Therefore, combining group and individual tasks may better support everyone's preferences and learning.
Hello guys, my name is Shenjie and my metric number is 240-63021. Now let's talk about the challenge of group working. The first one is about language. Communication problems makes group working being difficult. As we all know, in Malaysia, we have 3 used widely language: Malay, English, and Chinese. Sometimes maybe a group member have different language habits, so it will be sometimes communicating problem occurred when group working, especially for international students who can't speak English very well. The second is the differences in personality leads to unreasonable division of work. Skill differences made things uneven, with stronger programmers will taking on most of works, while beginners feel left out. Arguments over ideas or how to solve problems sometimes cause stress as well. As for solution, many students feel that clear rules, good planning, and working as a team would make group projects go much smoother. Alright guys, thanks for listening.
Okay, hello everyone, my name is Huang Yubo. I can present conclusion in data part. Here is full diagram we use in report, and I think the diagram shows most students prefer group work like 47% over working alone. And many students believe the group work helps them learn programming better, and over half feel more motivated in a group. And about 39% says both group and solo will meet deadline equally well. Still, 24% mentioned unequal before as a problem, and the communication is seen as everything. And most participants are persistent who seem to benefit from teamwork. And as AI tool grow, the learning performance may in future, and that is implication, like the beginners benefit from group synergy despite coordination challenges. Future trends might shape AI system learning goals. Thank you. That's it.
More students are preferring to work in a group compared to individual. However, ours are mostly year 1 students, which is the new students, and some of them may be not familiar or even have a basic about programming, which the result may be differ if our respondents are more with intermediate and advanced program. The new students, which is year 1 in the future, will take this course so that they can practice the learning method in a more efficient way based on the research data. We actually don't have trend that we can capture as we only collect the data in 2025 and not in a range of year. So the learning method may differ in the future, which in individual learning method may be more preferable if AI can generate more friendly for beginner programmer. That's all from us. Thank you.